Hello there and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can solve quadratic equation by factorization. In my previous video, I explained in detail how to factorize an expression, specifically how to factorize a quadratic expression. I'm going to use that understanding in this lesson right here. How can we solve quadratic equation by factorization? What we'll simply do is we're going to find two factors or two components such that when we multiply them, it gives us the product of this quadratic equation, and it gives us the sum as well. So the two components are also called the roots of this equation. So let's do that. What is the sum here? The sum right here is plus 7x, and the product is 10x. So I'm going to ask, what are these two numbers or these two components such that when I add, I'm going to get 7x, and when I multiply, it gives me 10x to the power of 2. Just think through it. Obviously, we know what these components are. We simply have plus 2x and plus 5x. When we add 2x to 5x, it gives us 7x. And when we multiply, it gives us 10x squared. So we'll replace the sum with these two components. So this gives me x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 5x and plus 10 equal 0. Okay, now we group. Having grouped, the next thing we do is we apply factorization. What are the common factors in the parentheses we have right here? In the first one, the common factor is x. So I'm going to pull it out and use it to factorize what I have in the parentheses. That leaves me with x plus 2. Then I look at 5x squared and 10. Obviously, the common factor is 5 because that is the only component that can divide through each of these individually without we having any remainder. So we have plus 5 here. When it divides through 5x, I'm left with x. And when it divides 10, it gives me plus 2. Again, look at what I have in both parentheses. You can see that it's common. If you at any point in time have different elements in the parentheses, I would encourage you to revisit your work again because you might be doing something that is not correct. So putting this together, I have x plus 2. I'm going to take one of this and group this together. That gives me x plus 5. And this leaves me with 0. Okay, so the next step is to equate each of these elements to 0. If I equate this to 0, I have x plus 2 gives me 0, or I could have x plus 5 equal 0. And finally, the result of this will be that my x equals minus 2 or x equals minus 5. I would like you to try the second one and let me have your answer in the comment section. This is where I'm going to end the lesson. Please try to like and share the video. See you in the next lesson. Bye.